This is the 127th Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud, according to the book by Rabbi Aharon Yehoshua Pesach, who he put all the Taikus together. Taikus are unanswered questions, and according to the book, this is the 127th unresolved or unanswered question, or group of questions. And they're not always just one question. Sometimes there are a few in one. This 127th Taiku appears in Tractate Bava Kamma, page 51b. Iboilahu, a dilemma was raised before the sages. Bor tisha umehen tafach echad ma'in mahu. If a pit is 9 handbreadths deep, and from that measurement 1 handbreadth contains water, what is the halacha? In this case, is this case equivalent to the previous one? Do we say that since there's not as large a quantity of water as in the case stated by Rabba Bar Chana, the pit does not have a sufficient quantity of lethal fumes to render the digger liable? Or perhaps it can be argued that since the pit is deeper than the one in the previous case, it does have lethal fumes despite containing less water. Bor shiva umehen shloshet tvachim ma'imahu mi hamrinan kevan elvishim ha'etve isle isbehavla oidirma kevan delamika les behavla teiku. Similarly, see in this case there's 2 of them and it's 1 teiku, but this 1 teiku is it goes for both of these questions. Similarly, the following question can be raised. What is the halacha if a pit was 7 handbreadths deep and 3 of the handbreadths contain water? Do we say that since there is a much larger quantity of water in this case, it is equivalent to a pit of 10 handbreadths and therefore has lethal fumes? Or perhaps, since it is not as deep, it does not have a sufficient quantity of lethal fumes to render the digger liable. The Gemara concludes, the questions shall stand unresolved until the coming of the Messiah. Until the coming of the Messiah. Until the coming of the Messiah. Until the coming of the Messiah.